That's right.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Week 9 episode of the Fantasy Hangover, joined by my guy Joe. And of course, we're starting things off with the standings. We've got a three-way tie for first. Paul's Pals, Team Da, and Casey's Crusaders are all 6-2. Then we've got a couple 4-4 teams, Owen, Kyle, PETEY, and then a couple 3-5s, couple 2-6s. Dell and Brawny are 3-5. And then down there at the bottom, we got a pair of CHIGNOLIS, are the 9 and 10 seeds, both at 2-6. CHIGNOLIS not doing too well this season. That'll take us into the Week 8 slate. We're going to start things off with, this is a third straight week. We've had a game decided by like less than 2 points, and both teams were under 100. I mean, it's ridiculous. BRAWNY'S boys, 97.48. Lick My Whole Tyrol, 97.38. This is 2 weeks in a row that Christian's been on the wrong side of this. He lost by 0.1. And here's what sucks. He had Terry McLaurin. Terry McLaurin was having a great game, left in the second half. All he needed was one more catch, one more yard, really 2 more yards, and the LMHTs would have picked up a W, but Brawny squeaks away with it. We'll start off with the LMHTs. Again, we say it every week. This team is bad. They have no hope. They suck. You got anything?
Yeah, I'd just say Christ is still heavily invested in Kenneth Gainwell. If you're heavily invested in a guy like that, you have no success ahead for you. Kareem Hunt on the bench, who would have won in the matchup by a good chunk. Didn't help that Baker got 4 points, but and Ferguson, holy goose egg there. But the boys pulling off a win when McCaffrey gets 9, and he's not even healthy. I mean, he's still missing Garrett Wilson. Dobbins is on the bench. Boys are 3-5 now. I don't know. Daniel Jones has been a nice structure for him there, quarterback. So I'm interested to see what the boys do. I got like my whole Tyrol this week. Really need a win. I think I'll beat him.
Yeah, I mean, he's like the punching bag of the league. It used to be PETEY. Now it's Christian. We'll take things into my game. Very high scoring, very close. Dell took me down. Dell, who was 2-5, one of the worst teams in the league, dropped a 157 burger on me. My team down Jahmyr Gibbs, down Jackson Smith and Jigba. I still put up 151. So I was very proud of how my guys fought. We'll start off with my team, the losing team. And it's just week after week. Jonathan Taylor just cooking for my team. Putting Pals on his back. But the rest of the guys didn't do too awful either. Woody Mark stepped in for Gibbs, got me 15. Ladd is figuring it out. Rome is figuring it out. 20 from both of those guys. K. Dotton doing his thing, 8, whatever. At flex, I really was debating between Matthew Golden and Ja'Cory Krosky-Moret. Both of those guys scored 3 points or less. So I made the right decision. I went to the waiver wire, snagged a little Jalen Knoll because Nico Collins was going to miss, and Christian Kirk. Knoll got me 11. Buccaneers D got me 25. Where this one really stings is Eddie Pinheiro, 1 point. I was going to go pick up Kaimi Fairbairn, who dropped 13. And it eats at me because if I picked up Fairbairn like I thought about, I win this matchup. And it sucks. But props to Dell. 157. His Eagles tandem went off. Really, everyone had a really solid week for him. Travis Kelce caught the touchdown pass, won the game for him. So Dell came into the night down 16. He needed 16 from Kelce, which coming into the matchup, Kelce had only scored more than 16 points one time this season. But he got it done. He had a really nice game on Monday Night Football. And again, I think it's just another small hiccup. Really, really like my fantasy team. Not panicking at all. Props to Dell. Great win.
Yeah, I was a little shocked. I know I've talked pretty high of Dell's team, and it came in a much-needed week for him, especially with Brawny picking up a win. But is Barkley and Hurts on a bye this week? I don't really know how he's going to respond to that. But Paul's team, defense got 25 points. Like you said, Eddie P kind of boned you there. But like you said, Cole's got JT. Got 3 great receivers. Gibbs, great team on the right. Dell, like I said, could upset anybody on a given week, but I don't know if he's going to want to roll out with Wan'Dale Robinson every week there, so we'll see how that works out for him.
Go make a move to, I think, Travis Hunter. We talk about him later. Travis Hunter might need to slide into wide receiver 2 there for Dell. Another thing, last thing about this matchup, Caleb Williams, Figure it the hell out, man. I picked
Yep.
you up. I need you to do math. Let's talk about a team who didn't do much math. Team Da, 86 points. Joe, you're back in the dungeon. Second straight week. It's all right. You're still 6-2 though. You're still looking all right. We'll start off with your team. Tell me about your week 8 performance.
Lost another guy out for the year. Skat was going to be my guy. I just traded for him last week, and we are now on my third, technically fourth season-ending injury this year because Mixon I don't think is going to return. So, it's really unfortunate. I just was lucky I started 6-0. Now I just got to pick up 2 wins just to get in the playoffs. I have 5 trades left to make, and I just got to try and build the best squad to get into the playoffs and produce in the playoffs. So we're going to see how that goes. I like what I got, but it's like now with Skat, I loved what I had. It's just I don't. For once, Billy Bean's a little stumped over here. I do not know how to go forward with this. So it's unfortunate, but we got to move on. Crusaders put together a nice solid week.
Consistent. So consistent.
Yeah, very consistent there. And he's won 5 in a row, and I think the consistency's been there for him. He's just hard to trade with, and why would he change it? Because he's been doing well. So,
yeah,
tough week for Da. We're going to bounce back this week.
Casey's team feels like how my teams used to be built, like 2022 to 2024 Paul. Like I never had any superstars per se. I know that he has CD. I would say CD's a superstar, but just a smooth, consistent 130 that's going to win you a lot of weeks. And Casey now is tied for the best record in our league. So impressive stuff over there. That'll take us on over to another high-scoring matchup, decently. Everybody gonna eat. Owen, 4-4 now. He said he was gonna build his team back up, and he did. I mean, he's won 2 in a row. He's hot. Z loses his 5th straight game. We'll start off with Owen's team. He was down Lamar Jackson. He was down Nico Collins, but it just didn't seem to matter. He's got depth. He just traded for James Cook. He avoided that Scattaboo injury. Owen's team is in a very nice spot. I think he has probably the second best team. He might be better than my team. He is a top 2 team in this league. I know we like to piss him off. His team is nasty. I am scared of EGE.
I would agree. I kind of helped that out. I did think if Skat stayed healthy, I was all right. But James Cook, I mean, straight up, he came over to me and fucked me last week after with that shit, and that was not good. So EGE is on his way up because it's like crazy to think. Like, you look at his roster, he had Kamara at flex last week, but I think, let me look here. I got it pulled up here, but his team on a healthy week consists of Lamar Jackson, Devon Achane, James Cook, the third that's in there now, Nico Collins, Rashee Rice, Kittle, and Ibuka. And then on the bench, he would have Kamara, DJ Moore, and those are guys who are like name guys. They haven't been like enough this year, but that's a terrifying starting lineup. And even if he did have an injury at one of those positions, he's in a position to make a trade for another solid guys. So only time will tell for EGE, but like he was telling us before, he's the reigning champ for a reason, but he hasn't won back-to-back. I'm the only one to do that, so
honestly, what I'm hoping for is I snag the 1 seed and then he snags the 2 or the 3, because I don't want to see him till the championship. I would have beat him this week, but still, I'm scared. Z's team sucks. I mean, it's just bad. That's all I got to say. He's got Puka and Jamar Chase, but literally it's nothing else. It's like that meme of like the Ferrari underneath that really shitty house in that shitty garage. That's what Z's team is like. He could trade those dudes and get like an average team like Joe would, but right now he's just got the 2 superstars. It's kind of what Dell was doing last year. Didn't Dell like gatekeep Jamar Chase all year, even though his team blew? Feels like that's what Z's going to do this year. Right now Z's just in avoid the punishment mode, and Jamar Chase and Puka Nacua will definitely help him do that, but he's not going to win the championship.
Yeah, his team, I mean, he's got a solid. I mean, that trade with Gaddison, I mean, that was actually a great trade by him. I expect him to keep producing there. He has the 2 best fantasy receivers. JSN's in there too, so he's 2 of the top 3. Drake May's been great this year. It's just the running back position. That's what kind of, when we made that deal, I took James Cook from him, like, and that he chose to do that, and it kind of sucks too because I think Aaron Jones is going to retain that running back one role. He is Aaron Jones. Kenneth Walker's been, as he likes to say, GAY, but I think it's just he's going to have to trade Chase or Puka for a high-end running back and some middle-of-the-pack receiver, and somebody's going to have to offer that.
Maybe I might. Who knows? Really, Owen should, to be honest, but that's a conversation for another day. And then we're going to wrap things up with the closer, Pete's Posse. Normally we save him for last because we get to laugh at him, but man, it is all the fans of the Posse at home rejoice. Petey is back at 500 in playoff talks, dropped a 150 burger with no Quinchon. Quinchon was on his bench. Great sit decision from Petey. Patriots had not allowed a single 100-yard rusher this season. Petey sat Judkins, and man, it could not have worked out better. Breece Hall, cooking. Mahomes, cooking. How about Tucker Kraft? 34 points Sunday Night Football. I'm not scared of Petey's team. It's just kind of like one of those fun teams. They're like making a wild card race right now, and it's a fun team to root for.
I agree. That's like the surprising team. You're like, holy shit, the Posse's good this year. It's like it's a feel good story. Everybody feels good for it. And you're like, fuck yeah, let's go, Pete's Posse. I like what we got going on there. It's just I think he can improve. He's got enough to try and maybe make a move for this is where he could go for the Jamar Chase or Puka because you give up a guy. All right, you give up Breece. You still have Warren and you have Warren and it'd be Warren and Judkins. Zeke gets Breece and Sutton. Like for one of those two, I don't know if Zeke would do that necessarily, but I mean that puts Pete at like Mahomes, Warren, Judkins, Pickens, Chase, and then you got Kraft, who's been great, and then Addison at flex. Petey's flex play kind of lacks a little bit. Addison's been great, but I don't know with what's his name coming back, McCarthy. He doesn't sling the rock that well, so we'll see how that goes. But Posse definitely looking on the ups here. Petey does hold a playoff spot at this current moment.
So Pete's on the up and up, 4-4. He's a happy 4-4. Now let's bring it on over to the left side to a very sad 4-4. Kyle.
Yes.
We said it last week. If his team lost, he was going to be firing names around. And I've got some texts. Hey, do you want Bijan? Hey, do you want Josh Allen? I've been getting some trade offers. I've been declining them. But Kyle's team is in shambles. They dropped less than 100 points. This week he plays me. He's lost 2 in a row. He plays me. Let's go take a peek at my squad this week. I'm back at full strength, projected 146 points. That might be the most points I've ever seen anybody projected. My team is nasty this week. Kyle, you should be scared. He hasn't made any big moves yet. Once I take him down, it's going to be a fire sale for Kyle. And for any league members watching this, hit him up because he's going to be firing around some names. Kyle, I know you're watching this, and you know it's true. You're going to get your ass whooped, and you're going to trade everyone away, and it's going to be awesome. You got anything to say on that, Jay?
He's got to dish the right people. And I think, I know me and him have been in talks for certain players. I can only help him out a certain much. But, and that's where the position I'm in now, I have to supply people depth. I have too much depth. I have to acquire some names. For him, he acquires depth. That's how people don't understand. And I know I use the pieces terms a lot here, but people have to acquire pieces in order to. I don't currently have a star player. I need to try and get somebody who could be that role, right? But somebody like Casey who's looking for another big back or something like that, you need people to throw into those deals to make those deals better, and I supply that. And I think that's what some people don't understand. Okay, you're content with your team, fine, but you're going to need that killer punch to go up against you and Owen, and I just don't know if some people recognize that. So Kyle has the pieces to be a fantastic team. Allen, Bijan, London, and Bucky. But he's kind of riding the wave right now. You got to get in the playoffs, young buck. We'll see how that goes.
There you go. There you have it. There's our Week 8 breakdown. We're going to have a lot of fun in Week 9. Let's head on over to FAQs, Joe. We'll see you in Week 10. Back for our recap. We'll see you in Week 10. On to FAQs. What's going on, guys? Welcome back. Week 9 FAQs. Joined as always with my guy, Owen Young, live from the Firehouse. And you guys know the drill. Comment down below if you guys want a chance to be featured in a video. And normally first up, we handle Owen's start and sit of the week. But this week's different. We're going to hit an honorable mention from our guy. You know him. Your friend, our friend, Blade Runner Zach. Prayers up for Skatty. And he also asked the question, do you think the Giants are cursed to injuries? To briefly cover that, yeah. I mean, I know this one wasn't at MetLife, but MetLife is cursed. Maybe the Giants are cursed. Maybe Blade Runner Zach's onto something. But, I mean, the main part here, Cam Skattebo. Ew, that was gross. Did you see it?
It was listed as an open fracture, so that means his ankle was out of his body, which is disgusting. But, yeah, it was a stupid, illegal hip drop tackle. I mean, for me, I got lucky. I actually traded Skat. I mean, might be too early for me to say that, but R.I.P. Skat, man. Love that guy.
Blade Runner Zach, he was a Skat.
I mean, he's not dead, but
BRZ was a known Skattebo guy. He was a supporter in the comments for weeks.
Gotta be heartbroken.
Yeah. Prayers up for BRZ. Prayers up for Skat. He'll be on to bigger and better things.
Gets better, BRZ.
Here we go. Owen's start and sit of the week. Last week, you weren't on your best game. You didn't have your best stuff, but you battled. But we're here for week 9. You're here to turn it around. What you got for us?
Zachary. Yeah, so I kind of pooped my pants at the Golden Take. He popped up late with a hip report, and Christian Watson played. So, I mean, that's just unfortunate. But this week, I'm going to go for my starts of the week. I'm actually going to go with 3 guys here. I'm going to go both Bears receivers and T. Higgins. I think this has potential to be just like the Jets-Bengals game last week, and I think there's going to be a lot of points. Specifically for DJ Moore and T. Higgins, I'm going to highlight them because obviously you're going to start Jamar and Rome. I mean, those are must starts. But I think DJ Moore and T could be in for big games with tons of scoring, banged up secondaries, and just bad defense.
Yeah, I completely agree. I mean, if Justin Fields was lighting it up on that Cincy defense, I don't even want to know what Caleb Williams is going to do. And then vice versa. If Tyler Huntley was lighting up that Bears secondary, I don't want to know what Joe Flacco and those weapons are going to do. So, yeah, I don't want to say it's a safe floor, but there's an extremely high ceiling for any wide receiver in this game. Maybe you might see an Andre Yoshivas touchdown. Who knows? So those are Owen's, 2 starts of the week, DJ Moore and T. Higgins.
Yeah.
All right.
Mm-hmm. I think a lot of weapons from that team will have good games.
Sit of the week, who you got?
Before I get into my sit, I want to ask you a question, actually. Should I go with Khalil Shakir or DJ Moore on flex this week?
Shakir's got the Chiefs. Ugh, I don't like either of those options. I don't love either of those options.
Yeah, terrible.
I'm
thinking I have Moore in right now.
I'd probably don't. Give me Shakir.
All right.
Give me
Shakir it is.
But
think about it.
He's your start of the week. You gotta be a man. You gotta practice what you preach. You gotta be a man of your word.
Yeah, I'm going DJ Moore.
All right.
Shakir can lick my balls. The Chiefs are gonna clamp him.
Sit of the week. What you got?
I'm gonna go with multiple players again. I'm gonna go both Carolina backs and both Denver backs. Now, we saw Carolina come out and say that this is Rico's backfield. Chuba did punch in a garbage time touchdown, but I still think I don't believe it. I'll believe it when I see it. It's still a committee to me. And same thing with Denver. We saw RJ Harvey have 3 touchdowns on 8 touches. That's obviously not sustainable. And I see both of these just going to be committees. Committees in tough matchups usually don't pan well for running backs. So that's why I'm sitting both of them. Just committees in tough matchups.
You heard it here first. You want to avoid your Panthers, avoid your Broncos. That's what we're doing here in Week 9. That's Owen's start and sit of the week. Now let's get into your guys' questions. First one comes from Play Calling University. He's not asking about a player, he or she. They're asking, who are the 4 teams you guys think will miss the playoffs in your fantasy league? So we are in a 10-man league. 6 teams get in, 4 teams miss the playoffs. They move on to the Shitter Bowl. Owen, I'll give you the floor. Who are the 4 teams that you think miss the playoffs?
Yeah, I hate to say it because I beat him in the championship last year, but I'm going Z. He's been pretty substandard this year. He's actually, 2-6?
Yeah, brutal.
he's been on the bad side of some luck lately, but his team's just not that good. Next, we're gonna go Dell. Now, Dell's been pretty good as of late. He's been scoring a lot of points. I still don't believe it. I don't think his team's that good. Next, I'm gonna go Brawny, missing the playoffs. Now he's got the best record in our league over the past 3 years. I don't know. I just don't like his team. He's in a rough spot. He's 2-6. He's got Derrick Henry starting to pick it up. He's got CMC, Jefferson. So that could go either way with him or Petey.
That's a decent
But my last
team.
one, it's the most obvious one, is Christ. Team sucks. That's all I got to say.
Yeah, I agree with you on 3. Christian's team, they're my pick for the Shitter Bowl. That team is awful. I got it on the screen right now. That team is terrible. That's like a 16-man team.
I'm sorry, Godfather.
Yeah, I mean, great guy, but unfortunately, not making the playoffs. Z-Bear, what a start. 2-1 start. Drops 5 in a row. As you can tell, his logo is a bag on his head. He's practically given up. But he's got the saving graces in those 2 elite receivers, and Gadsden has turned it around. But his running back situation is abysmal. Then, you said Dell, 16 deep. I'm in agreement there as well. Dell's team beat me, as you guys saw in the last segment, put up a 160 burger. So Dell had a good week, but I just don't think it's sustainable over the rest of the season. But where we differ is you have BRAWNY'S boys missing the playoffs. I, on the other hand, am going to have Pete's posse missing the playoffs. I just don't love his outlook. He's probably going to lose this week because he has Judkins and Breece Hall on a bye, and Pacheco's out with an injury. So he's got Jalen Warren, and then his running back 2 this week is Pollard, so that's probably a loss. I don't know. He's also, can we sort by points scored? Where is it? Yeah. Pete's posse is second to last in points scored. He's gotten a little lucky. He's the 9th most highest scoring team in our league, but he's 4-4, so that's what's helping him out. But if his team continues it, I see him maybe being that last team out. So there we go.
That's the sole reason I've got the posse in the playoffs is because he's 4-4 and Brawny's 2-6. Now it's only a 2-game difference, or 1 game actually, right? 2.
Well, if they play each other.
Yeah, that's 2-6 is tough to get out of, no matter who you are.
No, BRAWNY'S 3-5.
And I just think he is.
Yeah, BRAWNY'S 3-5.
Oh, he won by 0.1 last week. That's right. Poor Christian. But you know what? I'm actually going to switch my answer. We're going BRAWNY'S boys. I thought he's 2-6. No, BRAWNY'S boys over Pete's posse. I'm sorry, Pete.
Screw you.
It's not your year. Never is.
All right. Next question from Lil B. Now, if you guys remember, Lil B, I think last time he commented, or he comments sometimes, but one of his comments, he said he was 0-4 or 0-5, I think. We laughed at him. Lil B, I apologize for that, but he's won his last 2 weeks. He's 2-6. He's making moves. He's looking to maybe get a little frisky. He's asking about a trade. Should I trade Chase Brown and Travis Hunter for Garrett Wilson and RJ Harvey? Which package do you like there more?
Travis Hunter side, no doubt. We talked about Hunter last week on that post-bye rookie bump, and I think it's here, man. I think Travis Hunter's arrived, and I also think the Bengals offense looks like really good. I know they've been in some like really close, high-scoring games, but the higher that Bengals team's going to score, the more upside Chase Brown's going to have. Now, I know we saw Samaje Perine a little more involved, but if the Bengals are going to score, Chase Brown has a good chance to score. And I think Travis Hunter, like Garrett Wilson's obviously the best player in that deal, but I don't think Travis Hunter is like too far behind him in terms of upside, if that makes any sense. I really like Travis Hunter.
Yeah, every report that's coming out is that Hunter is going to really take the next step. He's going to ascend into a higher, more elite role, and I'm not going against that. I'm all in on Travis Hunter just because BTJ has been so disappointing. And in the past, Liam Cohen has been an absolute beast for fantasy wide receivers, and we haven't seen it up to this point. I don't think Liam Cohen forgot how to coach or change his offense 180 degrees. I just think it took a little while for this team to get going, and I think this Jaguars team is going to make a run, specifically their offense. and I love Travis Hunter. And I like Chase Brown a lot more than I did a few weeks back. Joe Flacco elevates this floor, and Chase Brown's got some touchdown upside now, week in and week out. I don't even really like Garrett Wilson that much. He's banged up. The team sucks. Not a Garrett Wilson guy. And then I am an RJ Harvey guy. I'm an owner of him. But like you said in one of the previous questions, 8 touches, 3 tutties, not sustainable. This is a landslide deal for me, the Chase Brown and Travis Hunter side. So Lil B, if you got those two, hold on to them. If you're getting offered those two, click accept as soon as possible. Next question is from Brando.
Also want to say,
go ahead.
Congrats, Lil B.
Yeah, Lil B.
2 wins in a row is huge, man.
Yeah, that's a great feeling.
Congrats, dude.
Brando Commando, he's a weekly commenter. He's asking, what are your thoughts on the Broncos' performance this past week, and also your thoughts on RJ Harvey going forward? I'll give you the floor to you.
Yeah, I was actually the guest in the Pick'em last week, and I went with the Cowboys just because we don't know which version of the Broncos is going to show up. I even said we could see that awesome Broncos offense. We could see them just absolutely rinse the Cowboys, and that's exactly what we saw. Coming from a Chiefs fan, the Broncos are pretty damn good. Now with Pat Surtain being out 4 to 6 weeks, that really hurts them.
Yeah.
He's a game changer. He's outside of Myles Garrett, he's probably one of the more valuable players. Not even defensive players in the league. I mean, he's a game changer. But if that offense performs like that every week, watch out. Oh, RJ Harvey too. Yeah, said it earlier. I'm going to need to see some volume before I get excited. Denver's not going to score 40-plus points every week. He's not going to score 3 touchdowns every week. Just give me some more volume, and I'll get a little more excited.
Looking at their schedule coming up, the Broncos are 6-2. They've got Houston. That could go either way. Then they got Vegas, win. Chiefs, probably a loss. Then Commanders and Raiders. They've got a decent schedule. Like, honestly, they're 6-2. They probably only need what? They've got 9 games left. They probably need to go 4-5 in those last 9 to make the playoffs. Right?
Yeah.
They've got the Raiders twice. Commanders, all you got to win is one other game from there. I think the Broncos easily coast into the playoffs, to be honest. Maybe 11-6, maybe 12-5. Broncos got a tough team. And, yeah, same boat. RJ Harvey hasn't seen above a 30% snap share in the last 4 games. I like that he's getting touches. Yeah, got to see more, though. Final questions from Sean Johnson. He's asking, is it time to drop Matthew Golden? Matthew Golden has been very, very disappointing. He's on my team. I had high hopes because he had 3 consecutive double-digit games, and then he's followed that up with a 7 and a 3. So he's got Carolina this week. That's a decent matchup. If I had to say, I would not drop him yet, but it's also depending on your circumstances, depending on how the size of your bench. I'm still holding out hope with these rookies, though, because Ron Stewart likes to say, rookie wide receivers down the stretch, they're awesome.
Yeah, I'm in complete agreement. Don't drop them. We saw what George Love looked like on Sunday night. If they're going to throw the ball like that, I know Josh Jacobs has been a little banged up, but if they're going to throw the rock like that, it's got to go to somebody. And I know Tucker Kraft looks phenomenal. And Christian Watson's back, but they're still missing Jaden Reed. And like Cole said, rookies take a while to get going, especially wideouts. So I wouldn't drop him yet, although he's been pretty disappointing. I think there's still a little bit of hope for Golden.
Yeah, and it sucks because, number one, just the talent of the prospect is, I loved him. Matthew Golden is super talented. And then the draft capital they invested in him. They haven't spent a first-round pick in a receiver in it was like 20 years, right?
I think it was 20 or a little more. It's been a long time.
I thought that was going to like mark some change. I thought, they're making history. This guy's got to be something, but he hasn't shown that yet. I'm still holding out hope, though, because he's very talented. And I don't know. I mean, if it comes to, like, who would you rather roster for that last spot on your bench? Matthew Golden or, like, Troy Franklin or, like, Rashid Shaheed or Calvin Ridley? Like, I would just take the high upside rookie in Golden, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
So
I think the most frustrating part for me with Golden is Christian Watson comes off this ACL, plugged in this offense and gets all of the explosive plays. That's what I thought Golden was going to do. That's why I had him as my start of the week. Saw Watson go for 4 catches for like 80-something yards. Just frustrating knowing that could be Golden's spot. He just didn't capitalize when he had the chance.
Yeah, a little frustrating, but Carolina hopefully can turn it around. There you have it. That's our Week 9 FAQs. We'll see you guys next week, and let's head right on in to our Week 9 pick'em.
Boy, shut your ass up.
Yeah, you fucking idiot.
You're fucking waving.
All right.
All right, here we go.
What's up, guys? Welcome to Week 9 Pick'em. Here, as always, with my guys, Chigs and Joe. And as you guys can see, we only got 3 people here on the screen. But don't fear, there is a guest this week. Z, would you give us a little drum roll to reveal who the Week 9 guest is? The guest is
What up?
Jaden Holgado, Joe's teammate at Aurora. Middle infielder?
Middle infield now, yeah.
Utility guy. He's like a David Bodie of sorts. All right, so here we go. Week 9 pick'em. Before we get into the games, we'll go over the standings. Last week, I went 9-4. Chigs went 9-4. Joe went 7-6. So it's pretty close, and the standings are very close over the full season. I'm in the lead, 76-44. Chigs has now overtaken Joe for second. He's 74-46. But Joe is just 1 game behind him. He's 73-47. Guest picker leaderboard, Jaden. So here's who you got to beat. Our top 2 spots in the guest picker leaderboard are both Owen. So the best record we've ever had a guest get is 9-4. So that's doable. Now you could beat 9-4. You got a shot.
Absolutely.
We've got 4 teams on a bye this week. The Browns, the Jets, the Eagles, and the Buccaneers are all not playing. So that'll take us right into Thursday Night Football. The Ravens versus the Dolphins. Lamar Jackson's return game. I'm keeping things brief here. Baltimore looked really good. They got back Marlon Humphrey. They got back Roquan Smith. Dolphins did look good, but then again, it was against Kirk Cousins. Now they got to play Lamar on a short week. I think the Ravens win this one easily. And Derrick Henry scoring 2 tutties.
Oh,
This is a tough one. I think it'll be a little closer than people think just because I think Dolphins kind of refocused it. I think that's what they needed. I'm still taking the Ravens in this one simply because Lamar's back and black, but I think that, the Ravens they're a better team.
Olgato, you're up.
Oh, it's I thought it was.
No, I was under the impression that I was going
I
last.
told
My
him
bad.
Z.
Yeah, I got the Baltimore too. You know, like my buddy Cole here, big Alabama guy. I'm a big Lane guy, so we got to roll Derrick Henry and the Ravens here.
I'm going Ravens too. I think this could be a very high-scoring game. Hope it's going to be a good Thursday night game here. But I also like what Cole said. I was going to bet Derrick Henry to score 2 touchdowns. I think he's going to. That Miami defense, that run defense, has been dog shit. So I know for a fact. I think the Ravens might go for 40 points this game. To be completely honest.
I'd say everybody listen to this video too. Z is hot at the moment, so you might want to tail that bet.
Oh.
Z is hot.
Oh, I'm hot.
How much? How much you won in the last week?
Last 2 weeks, I've won $2,000. $2,000 in 2 weeks.
Woo!
Fucking back.
All right, Thursday night sweep. That'll take us into Sunday's action. 49ers versus the Giants. This is one of the tougher games to pick in the whole Week 9 slate. I think I'm going to go with an unpopular pick. They lost Neighbors. They lost Scattaboo. I'm still rolling with the Giants. 49ers got to fly all the way across the country. It's a long flight. They might be jet lagged. But they just looked like complete shit in Houston. They looked awful. We still don't know if Purdy's going to play. We still don't know if Pearsall's going to play. And I think Jackson Dart's looked really, really solid. I think this team has a next man up mentality. And to be honest, I just think the Giants need it more. The 49ers had a really good start to the season. Brian Daboll is coaching for his job. Joe Shane is GMing for his job. They need wins, and I think they get a gritty one. And player of the game, I picked him up in fantasy this week, Theo Johnson.
Bias at all there. I think this is a tough one because if Purdy's back, the Niners just kind of the quarterback play is it showed when Mac Jones was in it is kind of a system quarterback job, and I think The reason I chose 49ers in this game is because they have the best player, and it's Christian McCaffrey, and I think that's the offense going to go through. This was a borderline shit fest of the week here. I don't think it's going to be a good game. We're looking like 15-12. No game-winning field goal, though. It's just bad.
Yeah, this is a tough one for me. It's going to be a close game. I got the 49ers edging it out. I really like, I'm not really like, but I'm really hoping Ricky comes back because, I need it from fantasy.
Yeah.
Giants losing some of their CT with Cam, so can't go with that. I'm going with 49ers.
I went Niners as well. Yeah, I mean, it's just kind of tough to pick the Giants right now. They've had, a rough couple injuries, but Jackson Dart's been playing really well. I'll tip my cap to him, but the Niners are the Niners. I've said it multiple times. Their coaching staff is unbelievable. And, at the end of the day, that's what matters.
I'm lone wolf in the Giants. All right, next game. We're heading on down.
Sorry, I'll be right back. My computer's about to die. God damn it.
All right, well, I'll keep things brief here. We're heading to Nashville to watch the Titans play the Chargers. I'm going to spoil it. We all have the Chargers winning. This feels like probably our lock of the week. I mean, I got nothing to say here. I think the Chargers just dominate. This is so free.
Fantasy, look out for DK. He's been great the past 2 weeks. I think Cam Ward did pick him up in fantasy.
Yeah.
I'm not using that as biased, but Cam Ward just seemed to establish number one there, and I think as time's going on, they got the new intern coach there. I think Titans definitely won't come close to this one, but yeah, I think Chargers win.
They're a mess.
Maybe like 45-14, something like that.
Are the Titans getting the number one pick again?
Good.
Are the
I'll
Chargers?
just say I'm on the same.
Go ahead.
I'll just say I'm on the same bandwagon here. The boys are playing hot. Chargers are good.
Barry, got anything?
Am I up here?
Chargers, Titans.
Chargers, Titans.
No. Give me the Chargers. Start of the year, goddamn, I ran like fucking 3 flights of stairs. Start of the year, I love Justin Herbert. I'm gonna be honest. I said MVP candidate, and he kind of fell off a little bit. And now, Joe Alt's back. His offense looks great. Give me the Chargers over the Titans, and the Titans suck ass. So, not much to say
He's
about
got fat tits.
My question that I'm going to pose to you guys, are the Titans picking number one? The Jets just won last week. Who is going to have the number one pick in 2026?
I still think the Jets.
Saints will.
Ooh, okay.
Jets.
All right, next game, NFC North showdown. Vikings and the Lions. J.J. McCarthy's first start since week 2, I think, and it's not going to be pretty. It's a rough game. He's got to go on the road to Ford Field to face a well-rested Lions coming off of a bye. This might be my shitfest pick just because of how much of a blowout it's going to be. Lions, I know that Brian Flores runs a tight ship. He's got a good defense, but I think their offense explodes here. Give me Gibbs to get in. Give me Demont to get in. Maybe Laporta, maybe Amon-Ra. Everyone's going to be touching the ball for the Lions, and they're going to win big. Obviously, besides Jameson Williams, because that guy sucks.
Yeah, I was about to say that. I mean, that guy sucks. He's terrible.
Give me Detroit.
I have to be in agreement here. I think J.J. McCarthy, I mean, it's odd because all he's done is won in his life, and it's just tough because I just don't see it happening in the NFL. I'm not a fan. He did beat our Bears, our Chicago Bears, week 1, but I think the Lions' offense is no match for what the Vikings are trying to do. I think they end up seeing how JJ plays this week. If he plays like shit, they might go back to Kirk Cousins or somebody.
Yeah, no one really likes Naz. No one really likes J.J. McCarthy. Naz, K. I'm going with Lions here. They're playing at home, so Lions all day.
Love it.
Yeah, this is my lock of the week, actually. I don't care how good the Vikings defense is. I didn't even know the Lions were on a bye last week, but that just makes me that makes me even more confident, to be honest. They're gonna whoop ass this game.
All right, Lions sweep. Next game, Falcons and the Patriots. This was my upset of the week consideration just because I said it last week. I said the Dolphins are bound to win at some point. Like, the Dolphins were never going to go winless the rest of the season. That's how I feel about this New England team. They're not going to win out and go, 15-2? It's just, they're not a 15-2 ball club. So they're going to lose at some point. I think this could be one of those games. But the Falcons looked bad. If the Falcons looked any kind of decent last week, I might have picked them. I'm rolling with New England, though. This team is good, very good, and they're definitely going to compete with Buffalo for the division title.
Yeah, I think I went Patriots as well here. The Falcons obviously were missing Penix and London last week, but I mean, they look terrible. Bijan didn't even get a good look in what was supposed to be a field day. I mean, he's supposed to have like 40 fantasy points and finish with for the first time ever in his fantasy career, he finished with under 10 points. And it's against that shit-ass defense. I don't know what the hell's going on there. And then the Patriots have never allowed this year 50 yards or more to a running back. So it's I don't know how that's going to go for them. So we'll see how that goes there. But I'm going to go Patriots here. We're starting to talk about here, if they stay consistent, this could be a team that causes some havoc in the playoffs here, sleeper Super Bowl team potentially here. Mike Vrabel's run a tight ship. I don't want to jump the gun on anything because, why would I ever do that? But I'm gonna go Patriots here. Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna jump the gun, Joe. I'm gonna go from sleeper to all the way to Super Bowl. I should preface that I'm a huge Patriots fan.
Patriots fan.
Drake May's second coming to Tom Brady. Patriots all day.
Damn it. I'm going with the Pets too. Though. This is gonna be my game of the week, actually. Joe said, DJ Rob is an absolute stinker last week, and I don't care about that stat. The Patriots having less than 50 yards. I think Bijan's gonna explode this game. He's gonna be pissed. He had only 9 carries last week, which was hard. It was bad game script, but I think he's gonna explode. But I mean, Drake May is just playing on another freaking level right now. He is really goddamn good. He just beat a great Browns defense. So I'm going to keep rolling with the hot hand. Give me Drake May.
Yeah, hard to pick against him right now. So that's 3 clean sweeps in a row. It might be the same here. Colts and the Steelers. The Colts have been awesome. They're probably playing the best team in football right now. They're heading into Pittsburgh for a road test. It doesn't matter. I'm taking the Colts again to win. I think it's going to set up a really fun game. They play the Chiefs in a couple weeks, and that's going to be an awesome matchup. Joe, how you feel about New England, I'm feeling about Indianapolis. I don't think this is a fluke. I think these guys are legit. Jonathan Taylor, Paul, should be an MVP candidate, and I can't see him slowing down because the Steelers' defense is piss poor. It's like the Steelers did a 180. Normally they were all defense, no offense. Now Rodgers has the boys looking hot, but defense can't catch up. Give me Indy.
Yeah, I agree with the Super Bowl take there for the Colts. I know we joke around Andy Reid runs the tight ship. The Colts' whole organization after Jim Irsay died, it's been a whole 360. They've grabbed it by the nuts and they're running with it. It's really impressive how they've constructed things this year. With that being said, though, this is my game of the week. I'm also taking the Steelers. I can't go against my second team here, but the offense is there. I know they're losing Highsmith still, I think, right now, but TJ Watt needs to step up, and I think he understands that defense has been abysmal. This would be a great way to set a tone, win a game that you need to win because the Ravens and Bengals are only climbing on you, and their schedules only get easier, I feel. So this is when you got to get. I think they win. Chris Boswell, game-winning field goal, 27-24.
Jaden,
Z, me and you.
Jaden,
we'll explain Jaden here.
I want to get him involved. Go ahead.
Game-winning field goal. When we do game-winning field goal like this, we'll have 2 people here. We'll count down from 3, and you have to guess the yardage. Okay. So you just have a number in your head. So you want to do Jaden and Z?
Yeah, that's cool. And if we get it right, it's very rare. We're going shirts off. It's a party. Tarps are going off. So
I just have a yardage.
A yardage. It's Chris Boswell.
Joe, you count.
We've only ever got it once in the 5 years.
I got it. I got it in my head. I got
a number. You got a number.
Got it.
Okay, we'll count us down. 3.
34.
51.
I had 4 in my head. That's crazy. All right, there might be another opportunity later on, but I would have said 51. That's insane, Z. Holy shit.
I had it.
Yeah, I do agree that Chris Boswell's a dog, and he looks good out there. But I'm gonna disagree with you, Joe. I like Jonathan Taylor. I like the Colts here. I'm going Indy.
Yeah, JT is. I remember the preseason. I told Cole. I said JT's a really good guy. I might pick him in the second round. Cole's like, dude, that's a shitty pick, man. He's not going to be good.
Yeah. Guess who
What do you
took
know?
him?
He's on goddamn Paul's Cows. He
Paul's
scores
team,
4
yeah.
touchdowns every fucking week. I mean, that guy is he is damn good. And
What does he do, Z? What does he
sucks.
do?
He has to take names.
No, he fucks.
Yeah,
Come
that's what I was
Oh
expecting.
yeah, he does that too. But no, it's actually crazy. I had him a couple years ago when he had his amazing season, and this one honestly might be even better because it is every week that he's scoring multiple touchdowns. So give me the Colts once again. They're such a hot team that it's so hard to pick against them.
All right, Joe is lone wolfing the Steelers. Surprise, surprise. Next game, Broncos and the Texans. Texans I've kind of labeled as my second team this year. Like, I really like Houston. But Denver, coming into last week, they were 5-2, and they really hadn't looked very good. And we were kind of saying that eventually they're going to find it, and it's all going to come together, and it did. I mean, they looked spectacular against Dallas last week. Now they're carrying that momentum going into Houston. Houston's in the middle of a 3-game home stretch, so maybe that gives them the advantage there. But it's hard to pick against Denver. They're one of the hottest teams in football right now. Their running back tandem looks great. Bo Nix is figuring it out. The defense is awesome. Sean Payton is great. They're another one of those teams that you could talk about being pesky in the playoffs. Just shows that the AFC is loaded. This one's tough because I love Houston. I totally think they could win, but trying to go for number 1 in the standings, so I'm going to roll with Denver.
Yeah, this is one I actually didn't think about clearly because I kind of want to switch my pick. I'm not going to switch it, but I will say the Texans get Nico Collins back, and the Broncos lose Pat Surtain. So that's kind of a big point there through the air game. They're going to have to air it out because they haven't been able to establish anything with the run game. And I was surprised by the Broncos, too, because I thought Dallas was going to win last week. But like you said, Denver really put the full package together, and they fucked the Cowboys. So right now I'm chilling. I'm going to go with the Broncos here simply because I think even though the Texans do have a great run defense, I think it's the best statistically right now. But Dobbins has just been a bell cow this year, able to get yards. Bo Nix, but I would not be surprised if this is a low-scoring game. Like, this could be, like you said, game of the week, or it's like a shit fest. There's no one in between. And I'm going to lean toward the shit fest here. I'm going to go 17-13 Broncos. Low-scoring game, battle of the defenses here.
You know, it's always fun when America's team loses, so watching Bronco beat up on Dallas is pretty cool. It's another scrappy and claw team that we've been kind of talking about, so I'm going to go Denver here. I like Bo Nix.
I'm actually in full agreement with Jay here. I mean, I hate to say it, but this is my shit fest of the week. I think it's good. I think it's good. I think it's going to be a low-scoring game. I'm going with Denver, though. I said last week they were going to strap up that Cowboys offense. It's been so good. Prescott was going to have his worst game. He had double-digit interceptions. So, I mean, but both these defenses are legit. Texans forced 4 turnovers against an unbelievable Seattle defense, and then the Broncos just shut down an unbelievable Cowboys defense. So, low-scoring game, but give me the Broncos. Once again, hard to pick against them.
Yeah, dude, they might have like 8 sacks this game with Houston's piss-poor offense.
Yeah, that's right.
I'd love to see the Broncos play either the winner of the AFC South in the playoffs, whether it's the Colts or the Texans. I think both of those games would be awesome to watch.
Don't count out my guy Liam Cohen. Don't count him out. Next game, Bears and the Bengals. Now, I originally took Cincinnati because I just thought that T. Higgins and Jamar Chase were going to absolutely light up the Bears' depleted secondary. But a couple things changed my mind. Number 1, Tyreek Stevenson might play this week. Number 2, Joe Flacco might not play this week. He's questionable. Number 3, everything I'm hearing about the Chicago Bears team is how this team is different. Ben Johnson's got this team riled up. It's a different team. So the old Bears, they lose a game like this. But everything I'm hearing is that this is a different Bears team, and this is the exact kind of game that you win. You go on the road following a loss, and you pick up a win that you're supposed to get. Whether it's Flacco or Jake Browning, you should beat this team. Their defense sucks. They have a subpar quarterback. This is a game that you win. This is wishful thinking, but I have some logic behind it. I don't think we score less than like 4 touchdowns. I think we light up their defense. As long as our defense does the job, we pick up the W, get back in the win column, 5-3. Let's do it.
I'm fully agreeing there. These next 2 games are super important for Bears. If they have any playoff aspirations, they have to win these next 2 games, and it's solely on Caleb Williams. If he cannot deliver a win in these 2 games, it's gonna be fucking bad because last week, Tyler Huntley last week, Ravens came out, they knew they needed to win before Lamar came back, but Bears have to win. I fully agree with Cole. Like this team,
He's getting the Caleb jersey out. He's getting
huh?
Here it comes.
Yeah.
He's getting the Williams jersey out. Yep, there it is. Yep, right there.
This is his week.
If it doesn't happen, guess what? Getting burned. He's done. I'm not playing around this year.
Listen, there's one thing I like about the Bears' first down Sally, and that's this right here. However, I gotta go with my boy Joe Flacco. I heard Pull over here saying he's subpar. Just don't agree with it. Give me Cincinnati here.
Yeah, I did hear Flacco's a little banged up, and being in his older ages, that's a little bit scary as just as Bengals and as Jamar Chase fantasy owner. I don't like that. But I said last week, if the Bears beat the Ravens with Lamar Jackson, I'd believe in them. Well, the Ravens didn't have Lamar Jackson, and they still got their ass kicked. So I don't believe in them. What do you guys, 4-3, 5-3, whatever it is? I think it's 4-3. I don't know. It's just been a relatively easy schedule, and I don't think this Bears team is still legit yet. I'm still going to give it time. But, the Bengals offense is just really good right now, and Flacco's playing great. But if I am the Bears, I'm blitzing the shit out of Joe Flacco and the Bengals. I'm going to blitz the hell out of them.
You know that they just lost to the 0-7 Jets, right?
You took the Bengals?
Yeah, he took the Bengals.
Oh, yeah, shit, that's right.
Oh, suck a ballsy.
Yeah. Next game.
That's fine. Their offense still been good, though.
Panthers and the Packers. This one feels free. Panthers looked terrible. Whether they have Bryce Young or not. This Green Bay team, I've been saying it. I don't like to say it, but I've been saying it. They're good. This is a legit contender in the NFC. They don't even need Matthew Golden, their first-round pick. They just get it done on the – it feels like they don't even look good, but, they always – and, if you look at the box scores, they're killing teams. These games aren't even close. They're getting good wins. This one's going to be no different back at Lambeau. I think I'm going to say 31-13. They beat Carolina.
Yeah, I agree here. I think the Packers win pretty single-handedly. But like what you said, they are beating teams because I'd say they're more disciplined and just more prepared. But I like the way they aired the football out last week. They saw the Steelers' secondary wasn't that good. They took advantage of that. They're going to have to be able to do that in the playoffs if they're going to continue. I had them in the Super Bowl. I fully believe in Green Bay as much as I hate them. However, they got to put together a full offensive package rather than just rely on Josh Jacobs because he's been banged up this year. I've always been a Josh Jacobs guy, so I'm not concerned about that. But Jordan Love has got to consistently put a complete game together, and I think here there's no way they lose.
Speaking of Josh Jacobs, apparently he's half Filipino, so I got to support my cousin out there. I think Green Bay's going to kill him. It's going to be down at one-sided fair. I got Green Bay winning this.
Yeah, I got two things to say. Number one, the Packers are to win this game. No doubt about that. I'm not talking about that, though. Number two, if Rico Dowdle, I saw something on Twitter today. It was Chuba Hubbard, downgraded to RB2. It was something like that or whatever. If Chuba Hubbard, or if Rico Dowdle has a good game and Chuba has another stinker, what is stopping you from trading Chuba Hubbard? Seriously, get him the hell out of Carolina. He's averaging 2.5 yards a carry. Rico Dowdle's clearly the main guy. You were winning games when you had him rushing for 200 yards, which he can do. If he has a good game against Green Bay, there's no doubt in my mind that Chuba Hubbard's got to get his ass out of there and just feed Rico the rock.
He's a team captain. He's got the C on
no
the jersey.
No bias at all.
Yeah. He's got the C on the jersey. They don't want to trade away one of their captains.
I don't think it matters, man. That's just.
But with that contract, he's already been paid, so I don't know why teams aren't reaching out to try and get him. Because it's a little overvalued, but before he got hurt, Chubes was the guy.
He's a solid back, but it's Rico's proven game after game after game that he's the guy.
There's a report today that the Patriots are looking to trade for running back. I think Chubes would fit straight up their alley, to be honest with you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Next game. Saints and the Rams. I'm just going to spoil it. We're all taking LA. This one feels so free. Tyler Shucks, first career NFL start. another lock of the week
Shitfest.
pick. Yeah, shitfest, lock of the week, whatever you want to call it. Rams are well rested, coming off the bye. They got Puka back, right, Bear?
Yep.
Yeah, that's the one thing I'm concerned about is I just don't want the Rams to win too bad so that Puka gets out in like the third quarter because, I mean, they're going to beat the shit out of them.
Yeah. Ball game, LA. Let's do it.
Yeah. Does anyone have anything to say? I mean, yeah, Rams.
Oh, Rams Saint. No, I'm
going Rams.
it's murder. Yeah.
Rams.
Oh, I thought you were right. I was waiting on you.
Next game, Jaguars, Raiders. Both teams coming off of a bye. The game is in Las Vegas. With that being said, I'm taking Jacksonville. I know that they've looked like the Jacksonville shitwars the last 2 games they've played against Seattle and then overseas in London. But the Raiders have looked worse. The Las Vegas shitters, I guess. Yeah, Jacksonville, I think they're going to bounce back. I've been seeing some stuff in the press that Liam Cohen, he's taking accountability. He's telling his guys, I got to be better. And I think he is. Jacksonville is just a better team, better coached, better quarterback, better players, all that stuff. This is going to be the Travis Hunter coming out game. You're hearing a lot of hype on social media, and I'm buying all of it. Buy, Travis Hunter. Give me 100 yards and a tutty. Jags win.
I fully disagree. I think Raiders know they got to play better. Pete Carroll's been around the block. They're getting Bowers back. They're getting healthy. I think they just needed a week off to kind of reset. And I think, not saying because I have Bowers and Genty on my fantasy teams or anything, but I think both of them go off. I think Raiders win this game pretty single-handedly. I'm going to go 34-17. I think the offense clicks.
That's bad.
I know. I'm gonna look back at this next week and be like, Joe, what the fuck are you talking about? But this is my upset of the week. I truly think the Raiders find a way to get this win here.
Who the hell would pick the Raiders? I mean, that's ridiculous.
I think you're lone wolf in this one.
That's a Joe's a dumbass pick.
Fuck you.
If it's a dumbass pick, I'm a dumbass with him because I'm also taking the Raiders.
Dude, you guys are idiots. I mean, seriously. This is my upset of the week. I'm going Raiders as well. Give me the fucking Raiders to get this win. This just feels like a free gift to Cole. Like it's just gonna happen.
Yeah.
Probably. But I'm like, hey, I need an upset of the week, and honestly, I don't hate it that much. I always hate the Jaguars. I was like kind of high on the Raiders coming into this year. Obviously, I love Pete Carroll, Geno Smith. Kind of like him, and then they just signed the GOAT Tyler Lockett too. So how could I not pick the Raiders? Yeah, give me them.
Oh yeah.
All right, here's the game of the week: Chiefs and the Bills. I would love to take Buffalo because it seems like every time they're at home, they win the big one. But boy, is it hard to pick against this Kansas City team right now. They look so good. I just don't want to be on the wrong end of one of their games again. This is a complete toss-up. Every time they play, it's good. Like, I could guarantee this game is a one-possession game, but I do not want to bet against Pat Mahomes and Andy Reid and Rashee Rice and everything they got going on. Something to note, Isaiah Pacheco out. Mahomes might have to throw. So whoever's playing Pete's posse this week, not in good shape. Give me Kansas City.
Posse.
I fully agree. The Chiefs have seemed to click, and it's kind of scary. Last week was I felt like they could have whooped the shit out of the Commanders more, and they kind of like played down a little bit. Mahomes threw 2 picks. One wasn't really his fault. It was his tight end's miffed hands. But I think this is, like Cole said, it's a toss-up every time. But something with the Bills, like, I know they lost back-to-back. Who was it? Falcons and Patriots,
Yeah.
and then obviously they whooped the shit out of the Panthers, but that's what you're supposed to do, and I think that's a nice game. But Josh Allen passing the ball, I don't know. They've been attacking the run game versus Chiefs. I don't think you can do that much, so I'm going to take the Chiefs here. I think they've found consistency in the offense, and their defense is always going to back it up, so I'm going Chiefs.
Yeah, I'm going to take the Chiefs too. I mean, Mahomes has been playing good. Obviously, you could look at those 2 interceptions, but one of them was through Mr. Pfizer's hands, so can you really count that one? Other than that, he's looking good. I got him on my fantasy team, so I'm going to go with Kansas City.
I'm going to go with Buffalo here, actually. They're at home. Yeah, like Cole said, it's going to be a great game, but I think my player of the game, once again, is going to be James Cook. He's shown throughout the entire year that he is one of the best runners, pure runners in the league. He is, without a doubt, he is fucking good. He can run the ball for sure. I don't know. I wasn't super impressed with the Chiefs win on Monday Night Football. I think the first half they were really flat. Just did not look good, to be honest. And I think the Commanders, a couple mistakes away, and that could have been a competitive ball game. And also another main reason is I'm picking it because I want to make Owen mad. So give me the Bills.
It's a good choice. Good choice. One thing I will say is Kansas City is they're a black hole for running backs. Nobody does good against them. So I think it's going to be a Josh Allen game. He might run a couple and throw a couple.
Last running back, good there. Let's go, Chief.
Jamal Charles, yes. Next game, Sunday Night Football. God, I hope Jaden Daniels plays. Did they rule him out yet or no?
No, he's back in play. He's only out a week.
Good, because I could not stand another Mariota primetime game. That's 3 primetime games in the last 4 weeks. They lost to the Bears. They lost to the Chiefs. I think they complete the hat trick and lose to Seattle. Seattle's a road team. They're good. They're well-rested. And I think JSN is just going to light it up for Paul's pals. And, yeah, Commanders have a really, really tough schedule. I'm going to pull it up right now. It does not get any easier. They've got the Seahawks, then the Lions, then the Dolphins, then the Broncos. So I do not think the Commanders are going to make the playoffs. They need this one if they want to, but give me Seattle. Sam Darnold, questionable.
Oh, I did hip.
What?
Hip.
Chest. I thought it was chest. I thought it was
Yes, hip and chest. Yeah, a little bit of both there. Sammy D. But I think
How's that?
I 100% agree with Cole here. I was not big on the Commanders heading into the season. I still think I love Dan Quinn. I love a lot of the guys they got on that team. A little sophomore slump for them going on here. I think, like you said, Hawks. I like the Hawks. They bring a lot to the table. I think they could beat a lot of these upper teams. But Zach's smiling now, so I don't like that. Should I switch my pick? No, I'm kidding. Hawks win this one pretty handily. Daniels plays or not. I'm going to go 28-18.
Yeah, I'm going to hop on the wagon here. A lot of uncertainty with the Commanders. Not really sure what's going on there. And just kind of like JSN in Seattle, so I'm going Seattle.
Yeah, I've said it before. I enjoy watching this Seattle team, which I haven't said in a while. But this team is damn good from the offense to defense. McDonald's doing his job, and I mean JSN and Sam Darnold have been awesome. The only complaint, obviously, is Kenneth Walker just not getting the work he deserves. That's not me being a fantasy owner. That's just I think I speak for everyone. Honestly, they want to see Kenneth Walker get used on the goal line and used like he should be because he's a fucking great player. But another thing I will say is for the Commanders that this is going to be the Deebo Samuel game, and that is not me being biased at all. He always torches Seattle from his days in San Fran. Every time he plays Seattle, he always scores. He always has a big game, and with no McLaurin, it's going to be. If Daniels was smart, he's throwing him the rock the whole game.
The hard thing with the Walker situation is like it's working. Like that's the hard thing. You can't really go.
Yeah. I will. I mean, yeah. Charbonnet has been good on the goal line, but just like I don't know. Because it's like Chuba. It's kind of like Chuba and Dowdle. Like Kenneth Walker, he does the dirty work. It's smart. It is smart, but at the same time, everyone thinks it's GAY. Yay.
Getting into our last game, Cardinals and the Cowboys. Kyler Murray does not like to lose very much at AT&T Stadium, but he is today. The Cowboys just seem like one of those teams that just goes back and forth every week, win-loss, win-loss. They got their ass kicked last week. They're back at home on primetime. I think they pick up the win. I'm a notorious Arizona Cardinals hater. I don't like Kyler. I don't like Jonathan Gannon. And they've lost. They're on a 5-game losing streak. They are well-rested coming off of a bye, but until they prove to me that they can win, I'm going to keep picking against them. Give me Dallas. I think Pickens and CD light it up.
I think for those exact reasons, we see our second head coach be fired after this week. I think the Cowboys win so bad after a team that was on a bye loses like that bad. I think Jonathan Gannon's got to go, and I think I've been a firm believer. I know the injury bugs kind of got in the Cardinals a little bit, but I've been a firm believer that I don't think Kyler Murray should be the quarterback there next year. He's a Raider if I've ever seen one next year, I feel like. So I'm going to take Cowboys here.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the Cowboys too. I think they bounce back and they have a good game against Arizona.
Yeah, not much to say. Arizona. I'm sorry, Casey. I know you're defending them with your life, but it's not a good team, man. Not a good team. And the Cowboys had a dud last week, which means they're just going to bounce back even better this week.
All right. There we go. Those are all of our Week 9 picks. Jaden, thanks for joining us, man.
Appreciate you guys. Thank you for having me.
Of course. And we'll see you guys in Week 10.
Point 5, do what I should, man. Point 5, do what I could, man.